My sister called me on Facebook trying to tell me I should save my marriage. Girl, I told her, I said, you know what? I didn't even let her finish. I said, thank you. Goodbye. And I hung up. I said thank you. It was silent for like 20 seconds and then I hung up. She didn't say anything else. But she was just telling me how, oh, she was a single mom and it's not easy. But what I would say is this. You should keep that same energy. Keep the same energy. When I went to your house, I gathered my children to go to your house to help you out. You understand? To help you out. Not to help me out, but to help you out. And I was trying to advise you, and you told me to get out. Remember that? Keep that same fucking energy. That same energy. Keep that same energy, sis. I'm not you. I'm not you. You've never had to come to my rescue to help me out. Remember that. I'm not you. I'm all in. When this first happened, when like it was a year or 2 years ago, I called for a divorce because Craig had contacted his ex-girlfriend, okay? And God had placed in my heart, I was about to take my children and we were about to move across country, y'all. I'm not going to tell you exactly where, but we're about to move to a different country. And I was just telling the Lord, I still have the video. I didn't post it, you know. I was just telling Craig, thank you for everything you have done for me, you know. And I was just telling God, like, I'm scared. I'm scared, Lord, I was just scared to make such a big jump, such a big move. But now I'm not afraid. I am all in. It takes strength. It takes courage for someone to say, God, I trust you. I'm not praying for anything. When I wake up in the morning, I tell God, thank you for waking me up, and may your good and perfect will be done in my life. I do not know how it's going to be tomorrow, but I do know that God would not fail his children, not the ones that love him. And here is a message for you. If you are going through something that I'm going through, trust the Lord. Trust him. Let me just tell y'all something. My previous videos on YouTube, I talk about God a lot, okay? Yeah, you'll see me curse here and there, but that's not the kind of cussing God is talking about. He's talking about curses, okay? I talk about God a lot because God has proven and he has shown himself to me. And this time around, I don't want what Lashir wants. I want what God has for me. Sometimes I find myself laying in the bed and I start to get scared and I find myself praying and I will stop. And I will say, no, God, I don't want what I want. I want what you have for me. There is this picture. I don't know if you guys remember this. I'm gonna make sure I'm still recording. But there was this picture surfacing the internet. It was white Jesus and a little white girl. She had a teddy bear in her hand, okay? And she had it behind her. The teddy bear was very small, okay? And Jesus had a bigger teddy bear in his hand behind his back. And the girl was just, in the caption said, but I want this. And Jesus was telling the girl, I have better for you. That is my message to y'all this morning. Trust the Lord with all your heart. Do not be afraid, because what we pray for, you see this house? I pray for this house. I pray for a house I pray for a ranch with a basement where I'll be able to cook and see my children play. And when I look out the window, I can see people coming up my driveway. I also pray for an animal named Street. And that is everything that I pray for, I got. When I pray for Craig, I pray for my husband to look like a football player, but not really play football because I was afraid he was going to be a cheater because being in the football lifestyle. But now I'm not praying for what I want, and God bless me with everything that I prayed for. I prayed for my first child to be a boy. God bless me with Christopher. I prayed for my second child to be a girl, so Craig can have a daughter. Okay, God bless us with Christina. I pray for my third child to be a girl. God blessed us with Kristen, so that she and her sister can be close in age. All right. Trust God. What we want, it's nothing compared to what God has for us. Trust the Lord. Trust Him. He has a purpose and a plan for our lives. Jeremiah 29:11, I think, says, "For I have a plan for you, a plan to prosper you and not to harm you." God would not harm us. He would not. Trust Him. And that's where my journey is. I am trusting God with my full entire being. I don't want anything. I'm not going to pray for what Leshia wants because God knows everything. My prayers can be in a box, but God's prayers, His blessings are unlimited, okay, and better than what we have for ourselves. Message for the day.